So who am I here with today?
Hi, you're with Khadijah.
Okay. So what are the biggest challenges that you see women facing in leadership roles?
Some of the biggest challenges I would say come from lack of communication with each other and other leaders and members around them. What I'm trying to get to is lack of communication because usually when they don't speak their words out or their ideas, they tend to be thought less of or not as much as leaders anymore if they don't put their points out there.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
doing this
you.
interview. Okay. Who am I here with today?
Kanak Sahani.
Okay, so what are the biggest challenges that you see women facing in leadership roles?
I think that we don't get enough recognition in STEM fields because it's usually a stereotype that men do like everything over there in that field.
And did you go to last year's conference?
No.
Do you want to go for this year's?
Yes,
That's good. Okay, now what do you hope to learn from this year's conference?
I hope to learn more about women in STEM fields and see what they do and their experience with it.
Nice. Thank you for being here today. Hi, who am I here with today?
DJ.
Okay, so what are the biggest challenges that you see women facing in leadership roles?
They don't get enough recognition for what they do.
Did you go to last year's conference?
No.
Do you plan to go for this year's?
I want to.
Okay, and what do you hope to learn from this year's conference?
I just hope to learn a lot more, and I just like engaging in stuff, so I just want to learn more about recognition and how to get recognition.
That's right, because you'll meet a lot of people, like our speakers, and they'll tell you a lot about it. Okay, thank you. Hi, so who am I here with today?
Mania.
Okay, what are the biggest challenges that you see women facing in leadership roles?
Probably sticking up for themselves because women don't really speak up about either a problem or anything, so I think that's one of the biggest problems.
Do you plan on going to this year's conference? Mm-hmm. And did you go last year? Mm-hmm. And what do you hope to learn from this year's conference?
For women to learn to be better leaders and to rise up if something's bothering them or something's messing with their day or just igniting
Thank you for your time.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hi, who am I here with today?
Hi, I'm Sienna Spriggs.
What are the biggest challenges that you see women facing in leadership roles?
I think the biggest challenge I see women facing in leadership roles is just not being taken as seriously as men can be.
Did you go to last year's women's conference?
I did. I attended one session of it.
What do you hope from learning from this year's conference?
I'm just excited to learn more about how we can inspire other young women and not just ourselves, and how we can get more women in leadership roles and STEM as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, who am I here with today? What are the biggest challenges you see women facing in leadership roles or STEM?
I think a lot of women in STEM roles they get let down a lot and they don't get as many opportunities.
They don't get that much recognition for what they do. Now, do you plan on going to this year's conference?
I didn't really know about it. So.
There's an advertisement all around and we can show some to you. And then did you go to last year's?
I think I did, yeah.
What do you hope to learn if you could go to the women's conference this year?
I hope to learn just how to make my way through and really get on top. Being in engineering or STEM.
Thank you so much for your time.
So who am I here with today?
I'm Julia McClanahan.
And what is the biggest challenge you see women face in leadership roles?
A lot of women feel that they have to prove their competency to men, and also there's a big wage gap.
And do you plan on attending this year's conference?
I believe so, yes.
And have you attended last year's?
No, I have not.
And what is the biggest takeaway you want to bring from this conference?
I don't really know what to expect, but I think that this would be a really cool opportunity to experience something new and get more perspective on how other women go about their own leadership roles, and maybe I could take something away from that.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi, so who am I here with today?
My name is Haley Hawkins. I'm a student in biomed.
And what is the biggest challenge you see women face in leadership roles?
The Biggest challenge I see women face is men saying, like, women can't make it, they're too emotional, and just undermining your achievements.
And did you go to last year's conference?
No, I did not.
And do you plan on going to this year's conference?
I was planning to, but I forgot to sign up.
That's okay, you still can. And what is the biggest takeaway you want to take from this year's conference?
From this year's conference, I really want to learn more about empathy and how to empathize with other people, as well as how to love myself more and take care of myself.
All right, well, thank you so much. So who am I here with today?
My name is Savannah Steinhaus.
Okay, and what is the biggest challenge you see women face in leadership roles?
Like being underestimated by a lot of people, and like not in them underestimating themselves, just because like we grow up learning like boys are always gonna underestimate you, people are always gonna like put you down, but you have to like rise up, and like the insecurity of like being in a leadership role and not thinking you're cut out for that role.
And what is the biggest takeaway you want to take from this year's conference if you go?
If I go to the conference, which I'm gonna try, I just want to take away like the community of like women in STEM and women in leaderships. Like we need to be there for each other, and I think it's important that we learn how to be
Yes.
there for each other.
All right, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi, so who am I here with today?
I'm Lillian.
Hi, nice to meet you. And what is the biggest challenges you see that women face in leadership roles?
I think it's definitely women not being considerated or being overlooked.
And did you go to last year's conference?
I did not.
And do you plan on going to this year's conference?
I do not. I would go, but I think I just have too much on my plate right now.
What is the biggest thing that all women should know when they join a career in the workforce?
I think they should definitely know the people that they're working with, and definitely how they should work, and just how they should be able to build themselves up.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time. So who am I here with today?
Lex.
And what is the biggest challenges you see women facing in leadership roles?
There's a lot of stereotypes and people thinking that they can't do what their male counterparts do.
And did you go last year's conference?
No.
Are you planning on to attend this year's conference?
Yeah.
And what is the biggest takeaway you want to draw from this year's conference?
Support for other women and believing in each other and supporting their confidence.
All right, well, thank you so much.